Yes,
Okay, wonderful. So, where are we?
What? Oh, like what the topic is?
Wait, can I actually? Yeah, can I seriously? I would like to talk about mantras if you guys want to talk about
Okay.
mantras.
Okay.
Do you want to? What
Oh,
do you
like
guys wanna
that's
talk
gonna
about
be the
tonight?
topic?
Yeah. What do you think?
We can talk about failures, how we deal with them. Do
Okay.
you want to
Wait.
talk about last night or no?
We can talk about last night. I don't know why you guys are making it
I'm gonna
like
have nothing.
this
of use
blasphemous
say,
thing to
and
talk
I'm
about.
okay with that.
Through it.
Oh God. Okay. I just don't know if I want to walk through it.
We can walk through this.
Can I just be honest with you?
Yeah.
I think it's good to learn from failure.
Yes.
Right. But I also think that there's like a source of pain that comes from failure.
Yeah.
And especially when it's so fresh, so raw. To me, that sometimes I don't want to partake in that. Like I
Okay.
feel
I
like,
agree with that.
like it's fine if it's funny and there's been some time to move on from it, but I don't know. I feel like very tender. That's
Okay.
like, it's hard for me to do that.
You feel tender?
Well, yeah, that's why I always ask if the wound is too fresh.
The wound is
sometimes
fine.
The wound is very fresh.
Okay, well maybe for me it's fresh.
It's too fresh for you.
Yeah.
What Raul
Okay.
has gone through.
Yeah.
You weren't even there.
I
You weren't
know.
even present.
All right. Well, can Eric then take my spot? Eric, you want to come be on the podcast?
That was very adamant. Very.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I know. He's very persistent.
Yeah, and in certain things though.
Yeah.
Only in certain things.
Tenacious.
Oh,
There you go. He has
oh my
tenacity.
God, full circle.
Full
Okay, I'm in.
backswing on this.
All right,
Yes.
whatever you guys want to talk about.
You
then.
have to
I'm
be
good
like,
with it.
I said no.
I'm good with it. Whatever you guys want to talk about.
All right.
But I just won't have much to say. I wasn't there, and
Well, let's
I don't
see where
wanna-
the conversation goes.
Okay.
See where the conversation
That's
lies.
what you love to do.
We're doing it already. Hi, everyone.
Hi, everyone. All right, what's up, guys? We're here at Failing with Style, live
In person, all together now.
from Longmont, Colorado.
Should we say that? Should we say where we're at?
No, you want to scratch that out?
Not too late.
Well, you can just bleep it out. I don't understand because, yeah.
Not Florida. We're not Florida. So we're here. I came all the way out to Colorado to see you.
Yes.
How are you doing?
Good. Yeah, this was actually my support system coming out to help me.
Yeah.
With me. Yeah. Cool. So what are we going to talk about today?
We can talk about a lot of things. We can talk about how Katie doesn't want to watch videos of me doing comedy anymore.
Okay, wait. Anymore is the wrong statement because, to be honest, I actually haven't seen any of your comedy.
Ever? I've posted some of it.
Wait, but posted it, and I don't have social media.
This is
Right?
you get
So-
away with this one.
Yes.
You know?
So the only like tidbits of your comedy that I've ever gotten is it's all hearsay. Like it's all like, here's a text. I went to this person's show, da, 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 and like maybe little clips and snips, and that's it. That's all I'm getting.
Got you.
So I really would have liked to have been there last night, but I didn't get in until super late on my flight, right?
Yes.
Okay.
All right,
Yeah.
so we're going down this trail right
We're
now.
going down this trail right now. Hey guys, Raul suffered a massive failure. How's it going?
Yeah.
This is not a fresh wound. This is a normal wound. This is like
Right.
uh
You're used to this.
Something
This is
that
like-
just happens.
this is like an ankle getting twisted in a football game. It happens.
Yes.
Okay. So I had a roast battle. I did yesterday. One thing I've realized, I'm probably too kind. I'm probably more kind than the most normal comedians. A lot of comedians do have some vindication to them,
Mhm.
and it's something I sometimes lack. Maybe that's why I'm not good at doing roast battles. But on that side note, I also was just like, I just didn't do good. It was just a rough
Yeah.
one.
Can I just say, when
Yeah.
when you said that you were going to do a roast battle, I immediately was like, but this is like one of the nicest people I've ever met. How are you going to do this?
I had that thought too.
And you're like, I'm an angry Cuban. And I said, well, you might. I mean, like, we're all kind of angry inside, but like, you're so nice that I'm not surprised that this didn't go the way that you had hoped it would go, because I don't think that you can get that edge behind you that you need to be mean to somebody, right?
Yeah.
Like, to be in a roast, you have to be able to like quick burn somebody.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying that you're not capable of it. I just think you lack like the drive to do it. Like, you don't like the sincerity behind being mean to somebody.
Yeah.
And like, who wants to do that though, Raul? Like, maybe you should just never do a roast ever again.
No, I'm gonna do it again.
Oh, Jesus.
I have to
Okay.
do it again.
All right.
have to.
Learning from the failure. You have
It
to.
is
I
learning
guess.
from failure.
All right.
You can't just like go and dig a hole for yourself. That's not the way to go about
So-
it, right?
Yes, it was not a way to go about it. And you know what? Again, we learn from it and we should go forward, you push forward. Now I have to ask something, because you are in a unique space here, Daisy. I never get to operate with or ask. How did it feel seeing me go through a bomb?
You haven't asked me that yet.
No, I
Actually.
haven't.
Yeah, being in that moment was hard, honestly, Raul. Yeah, because I care for you,
Right.
and like we went there to support you, and we wanted you to do really well, and like as high as. I don't know if you had any expectations, but I had expectations. I was like, yeah, Raul's here. He's gonna like. Although I did have that thought. But I was like, he's gonna knock it out of the park. He's gonna do his thing, and
It's funny because
Yeah.
Daisy
See?
see me do good. You've seen me
Yeah.
do pretty good sometimes, and it's crazy. You've also now seen. You're my first of people close to me that are not my Canadian friends
Yeah.
to see me like eat a dick. Forgive me. To bomb the bomb.
Right. So I have to admit too that I really was eager to make it. Like, I was excited. My flight landed a whole hour early. I was like, I'm going to make it to this. And you guys kept texting me. You're like, come to the club. It's okay. Like, there's time. They haven't started. So I really thought that this was going to pan out. And there is a huge part of me that is so relieved that I didn't make it in time, because I have to tell you that I have like this, there's a big part of me that's incredibly empathetic, right? And I end up putting myself in people's shoes so intimately that's why I don't want to watch your video. I don't want to know. Like, I don't want to know it, because I know Eric is trying to make me watch this,
Watch it.
but I can't do it because I think it would hurt me, like, because I love you so much that I feel like it would really make me very sad to see. So.
Yeah.
Even though I know that you're like, this is not the first and it's not the last, and it was a learning moment, and I'm glad for that. Like, that's wonderful. I feel like it would be.
If you thought you felt relief, I felt so much relief. When I saw you walking, I was like, oh my God.
Great, let's go. Let's go home.
Oh my God.
I do want to add, like, while I was there, it was. I mean, I feel like we have to be there for the worst parts and for the best parts, you know? Like,
Yes.
I've seen you at your best when you first started out and you were hosting one of the shows, and then this time around it was not your best, but but we're here, you know? Like, we're here to take you back home and give you a pat on the back and let you...
I'll put you on the grill right now, Daisy.
Right.
Could I have done better?
Of course you could have done better. I mean, the crowd told you that, Raul. You don't have to ask
Oh
me.
my God.
But it's a learning experience.
It's a learning
right?
experience.
And I think that is like the hardest thing about comedy that I could never do is like be in front of the stage and try to make a joke, and just if I don't hear like any laughs, I just want to crawl under the table or something. Like,
you guys
hide.
know, when we were in Miami, my husband and I were in Miami, he came to me and he was like, I'm going to do improv comedy. And I said to him, no, you're not. And he was like, no, I'm going to do it. And I very adamantly said, no, you're not. And he couldn't understand why I wasn't being supportive. It wasn't the lack of support, because I do think my husband's very funny, but it was more of like a protective state of mind that I was very worried that if he were to get up on stage and there would be crickets, or like somebody were to, egg him on or boo him, oh, guys, I'd be ready to brawl. I'd be like, nope, that's my husband. Come on, let's go. So I remember his first show that I went to for his first level 1 improv class. They did like a fun show and they had all this, come see everybody perform. And I remember I was arguably way more nervous than Joey was. And I even showed up like late because I was so nervous to be there and to see what I thought might be a failure.
Yeah.
And I remember watching him perform, and I will never forget this. It was incredible. Like, first of all, to see him be just so in his element.
Yeah.
And to be so supported by the audience and things like that. But I ended up being proven wrong. Like, I thought, oh, wow, okay, he is doing something that's outside of my comfort zone, but it's in his comfort zone. And I should be very supportive of this. And he ended up doing 7 levels of improv or something like that while we lived in Miami. You actually came, do you remember?
Yes, I do.
To one of the shows? You did. Yes. Okay. So yeah, it was I remember that now. Yeah, it was a great time in my life, and I feel like we made so many friends and had new experiences, but it really changed my mind on being comfortable in the uncomfortable and showing up for your person, right?
Yeah.
And being there for them. So like you said, and you put it so perfectly, that we have to be there not just for the highs, but for the lows too.
Yeah. And be there to comfort you if you can't comfort yourself. I mean, let's ask you, how was the experience for you?
So looking back on it, is there maybe more joke writing I could have done? Definitely. I went up there because I was having a little confidence, I'll be fine. Whatever. You always kind of psych yourself up before. And then immediately when I started roasting, then actually the judges called out, they smelled it. I don't know this person that well. Yeah. They smelled it pretty quick. And I was like, yeah, I guess you can make that argument. But it was it's just a bomb, guys. It happens sometimes. There's funny things in a bomb that I don't know how to describe it for a layperson. That you every once in a while you have a joke that you do kind of have a da 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 you do the whole footstep ah! And then no one hits and it's pure silence and you're this is
how are we gonna go through this?
Yeah, now? I'm this is. And I got 3 more minutes of this, guys. Yeah. Let's keep going. Yeah. It was fine. I was. Thank you, Wide Right, Denver. Thank you, Denver Rose Battle, Austin, and all the people there. Thank you so much. And I'll do it again. I don't mind. I just got to be more edgy. I got to be more tight.
Oh, well, nice, dude. I mean, that's the biggest thing about comedians. I feel is that ability to just go back up there again.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'd probably cry for a week.
Oh no, you'd never even get me up there. Would never be so vulnerable. Truly, I would never. Mad props. I would never be so vulnerable. I would never do that.
Yeah,
that's not my forte at all. I mean, you told me today I'm not funny, so.
What did I tell you? You're not funny.
You don't remember?
Yeah, remind me.
Yeah,
please.
We were definitely walking down the street, and I was like, "I'm a funny mom," and you were like, "Oh, Katie."
Oh, you did that?
Yes.
I did. Because you know why? It was funny.
Oh my God.
You are funny, bud. You are very funny.
Dude. Thank you. I appreciate that.
There's a lot of funny people in my life. I think, again, I think I've discussed this before in the last podcast. There's a lot of people I think that should have the moniker of being the comedian of my group, not me. I feel like I'm sometimes really stoic and quiet and stuff like that.
Interesting.
Huh.
Yeah.
But I actually think there's a really good balance in our group, right?
Oh, yeah.
There's a really good balance. Because, take, for example, you get some in sometime, and I'm like, oh my God, Daisy.
Where did that come
from?
Yes.
Yeah.
I know.
Really good.
I surprise myself too sometimes.
What a gift. What a gift you've given yourself that you can surprise yourself sometimes. I'm so impressed. And I'm so glad for you. That's amazing.
Yeah, dude. Sometimes I'm just being myself and the stuff I say comes out and it's oh, I didn't realize that was funny, but cool. Thanks, guys.
Yeah, it feels good, right? It feels good when the group laughs.
It's natural.
So actually, it feels good for me when you laugh at my jokes. I'm like, oh, I did a good one. That was a good one because Raul really laughed.
Is that what I've become? I've become the arbiter. Who was it? It was I think it was actually Eric that he was like, like comedians are tough because you can't get them to laugh.
Right,
Like,
sure.
Yes.
so I don't know. I think I'm an easy laugh actually.
Yeah, I think, and you give really wholesome laughs. I think
He
that's the one that I
does.
shoot for.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
one-
I do give a fake laugh. I've been actually accused of giving too many
What's
fake
your
laughs.
fake laugh? Is
My
it
fake laugh goes, hold on.
Yeah, give it to us.
Oh no, that's the one I like.
I know, that's the one I like too. What?
You heard
the
the
heck?
sincere laugh is the one you heard.
Yeah.
earlier.
Oh man, that one was really good. That was
I'm
really
a little
good.
heartbroken now. I have to say.
But if it's a
like,
one pop, like
yeah.
that's me being a supportive friend to him.
Oh God.
I am a support laugher. Yes.
That's funny. We all have
no.
different. I do have my different type of laugh.
Yeah, like we all have an
supporting.
internet laugh,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Like how many times have you been texted something funny? You didn't laugh out loud at it, but you typed out a ha 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 that's so long. You're like,
Yeah.
oh, this is so funny. Let me respond to this.
Yeah,
It's interesting, right?
it is
Like,
interesting.
The levels of laughter.
Yeah, like which one is the sincere one and which one is it?
I'll never
Honestly,
tell.
I just I live laughing though. But I'm
Yeah, I do
honestly
too.
laughing because if you're not the one making me laugh, I'm laughing at the fact that you're trying.
I will admit there was like some wholesomeness. Like I had a slow motion moment in the middle of the show where I was like in the middle of like a joke, and I look over, I just see Eric and Daisy like. I was like, oh, thank God for these two.
Keep going, man. You got this.
Oh my God. I do feel like I missed out, but also I'm glad. I'm good where I am. I'm good where I am.
Let me
with
tell you,
it.
I'm so glad Andrew didn't come.
Oh, he wouldn't let you live this down.
Oh, this would be.
Yeah.
But that's good. I need someone like that.
Oh my gosh, but there's a video of it.
There is a video, Andrew. If you want, hit up Eric.
Yes.
He
Yeah,
has the-
Eric's got it.
he's
Eric.
got- if anyone wants, hit up Eric, please, by all
Oh my
means.
God.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
Okay, but
it
is
could be
it
a safe
worth
secret.
mentioning the fun group activity we did today that I feel like was like team building and super fun?
Oh yeah, we could talk
Escape
about
room.
amazing success. Yeah.
Yeah, that was a
Yes.
success for us.
So it's important to say that we did an escape room, and this escape room only has a 35% success rate,
Yeah.
and we smashed it.
heck yes,
We did it.
Yeah, they said it was the most difficult.
less
escape room.
players too.
Yeah, with fewer players. That's right. So I will say that my recall of what happened is in the beginning, we all were kind of running around with our hair on fire,
Yes.
right? Like it was all just like boom, 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 boom. And then I think there was like one moment where Eric and I solved a puzzle together and we
Yeah.
both were like, we've got this now.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden it was like, Raul, you were like, guys, it's this. And then Daisy, you were punching in some numbers.
I was just
And then-
finding things, all the things.
Rapid fire, and it was done. That was honestly the coolest escape room I've ever done.
It was pretty
Yeah.
fun.
I've done a lot. So I've done probably 30 escape rooms, like 30 plus, I would
That's a
say.
big
Wow,
number.
that is pretty good.
Okay, and the reason behind it is Joey and I, when we were in Chicago and COVID hit, that was like the one thing that we could get out of the house to do.
Yeah.
And so we just started hitting up every escape room and asking for just 2 people. And it would kind of take convincing. Some places would have like a head count that you had to have.
Yeah.
But if you would tell them, and especially if you went to the same place over and over again,
Yeah.
they would start to remember you and be like, oh yeah, we remember you. You guys aren't novices.
Damn.
Sure, you can come.
Nice.
Yeah.
So we started doing a lot of like just the 2 of us going and doing escape rooms and having a lot of success with it. But it was fun because it was like get out of the house, but also don't see a soul
Yeah.
and go do an escape room and like use your brain, right? And of all of the escape rooms I've done, I think that first of all, the decor of this place was like on point.
Yeah,
They did a
they're
really
very
good job of like
Yes.
immersing you in this.
What was the name of the escape room?
Yeah, what was it?
I don't even know. I didn't
Somethingology. Was it
Yeah.
Escapeology?
I don't know, but it was like some CIA guy that did some murders.
No,
Yeah,
the
we're deep in the.
company.
Oh, the
Oh,
company.
yeah. What was it? Scientology.
Isn't it Cluology?
Cluology.
Yeah, it was Scientology.
Cluology here in Colorado. Thank you.
In Longmont. Yeah, it was great.
Longmont.
So, yeah, they like
Sponsorships
decorated
we're trying to
it
get.
to the T though, and it was like you were deeply immersed in the woods in this weird CIA cabin, and like the jump scares were petrifying.
Oh my gosh, you like went to the floor at one point.
Because it fell on my head, Daisy.
So I push this button and this net just comes flying, and then you just see Katie on the ground like like this terrible scream. But you know what I liked about the that whole thing is that our teamwork, man. It's like we came
good.
together
No, it was good.
for a cause and we did it.
Yeah.
And
We know who to sacrifice and who not to sacrifice.
Yeah.
Okay, I have a real question.
All right.
Who do you guys think was the most important player of the team today? And you're allowed to say yourself.
Not me. It
Okay.
wasn't me. I
Okay.
know that for sure. I mean, I remember seeing Raul with the metal detector for a really long time, and I was like, "This guy's getting nowhere."
But he got somewhere. Like he got somewhere.
I got somewhere.
I let him do his thing. I was like, maybe one day. You did. You found the grid eventually.
did.
No, if I have
you're
to say
persistent.
an MVP, it's Eric.
Eric did very good.
Eric
He
was the
sacrificed
MVP.
himself. Yes.
Yeah, no, he
He
was the MVP.
sacrificed.
He did. Remember
He
that? We
sacrificed
made him
himself.
go.
What do you mean? For what?
We made him go in the.
We made him go in
We
the
said,
room.
Eric, you're expendable. Get in there.
We even give him a chance. We
Most
turned the door on him.
None.
We
None.
turned the door.
We literally put him in there and started turning it.
Okay, yeah. So what, like, to explain is that there was this thing
No,
that-
don't give away the clues to the room. What if people want to go and do this room?
Okay. Well, basically, it was a sacrifice.
It
that
was
we
a
did.
sacrifice. We
It's
just told him to
sacrificial.
just get in there. We told him. Okay, but I will mention that I once did an escape room in Chicago, and the theme was, what's the Zodiac Killer.
Ooh.
And it was a very scary room. And we've learned I don't do really well with that. It's not my strong suit. So there was this one part where it was like somebody had to lay down on a pressure plate inside of a box. And to me, in my mind, I was like, great, I'll lay in this box while people work the rest of this out. And I will be free from the trauma that is this room because it's not fun. Like you
Right.
start like handcuffed to a wall in different parts of the room with
Oh my
people.
gosh, it's like Saw.
It's pretty intense.
okay.
So I was like, great, I'm going to get in this box. I'm good. So I lay down in the box and they closed the lid and a trap door opened. And then I was stuck on the other side of this whole other room by myself. And it was a very scary room.
Oh,
And I had
no.
immediate regrets, like
Oh.
immediate regrets about this was an easy way out, right?
Yeah,
like, I'm
yeah.
good.
That's
I'm good.
probably
This
how
would-
they set it up for you.
Right.
You're
And
right.
so then that's why when I saw that, like, oh, we need to put somebody in here,
Uh-huh.
Eric.
Just throw him in.
Eric, you have been so strong for this team today. You get in there, buddy.
The funny thing too is that he did not hesitate.
He
was
didn't.
like,
He was
"I'm
really
going
good."
in."
Just go in.
Yes. But like all in all, we finished that room today. We had like a little under 5 minutes, 4.5 minutes to spare.
Uh-huh.
And we beat that 35%
Yes,
success rate,
dude.
guys.
Yeah.
And we got the free spin where we got to spin the
Yes,
wheel
at
and
the
get something for
end.
free.
Yeah.
That was
Yep.
amazing.
Yeah, we did good. We
Yeah.
did good
We
work.
did very good. Very
And
good.
we're all still friends at the end of it. It's
We
like,
are all still friends. We were all very happy for each other.
yes.
So to circle back then, did that help you? Did that help you today?
Yeah, no. Yes, it did. It made me feel great. It made me feel great. I did not only use a metal detector. I did a few things, okay?
Dude, you did great. No, you were on it.
Yeah.
You were on it. Remember when you like had your little crank?
The little
thing? You were
crank,
so
I felt so proud of it. I was like,
fired
yeah.
up. Yes. You did
I'm
so
a big boy
good.
Oh my
God. So ridiculous. No, there were like really exciting things about that day or that escape room. I loved it.
Honestly, I was walking around there a little lost. I had no idea. This logical thing is not my forte.
I actually think you did a really
did
better job.
good.
Yeah,
I found
than
a
you.
lot of things.
You did find
You
a lot,
did.
but that's really helpful. Like
Yeah.
that's really helpful is finding stuff, right?
Yeah, we all played like a key. We were all key players.
Yeah.
Yes.
to that
Girl,
thing.
you were punching in those codes so fast. You were putting all those lock digits in.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got
You did
yeah,
good.
cool, dude.
Yeah, it was good stuff.
Did awesome blossom.
I'm proud of us.
You know what? I realize what today's topic is. It's support systems. It is.
Yes, because
Oh.
honestly, right now, right here is my support system, which is totally dope. This will I'll just say like for what I've gone through, I've had some like mental health things, and I don't want to get deep into it, but eventually, I want to be an advocate for mental health because I've seen that moving out to Colorado by myself with my husband has been sort of a challenge, right? Because you move from somewhere that you really, really know to a place that you have like no idea, which was a very courageous and brave thing.
It is.
for
It
you
is.
to do. But then I started to realize that community is so important,
Mhm.
and we've been friends for what, like
6 years
now,
For some
dude,
time.
and from across the different states. And like you guys being here today is so freaking awesome because me going through something and then coming out the other end and kind of feeling lonely out here, right? And it's like you guys did not even hesitate. And thank you. So supports. I want to get it.
Yeah, we'll do a three,
Yeah.
5, boom.
Yes.
Yeah. So it's support systems are so important, and we've talked about this on the episode before, but I think yesterday, this whole trip in itself has really honed it all in for me.
Oh, definitely.
And for us,
Yeah.
dude.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
For your little failure last night.
Can I say though that you want to be an advocate for mental health, but I actually believe you already are I really do.
You.
Because I have talked with you about my own struggles, and you've normalized things for me that I think I just really appreciate that, right? Like you've been so honest and open with me in a way that's made me feel like, oh, this is my opportunity to do the same and not feel fearful or judged, right? Like any of the things that would cause me to feel like I shouldn't be open.
Yeah.
So you 100% already are an advocate for mental health.
Dope, man. I've been wanting to be.
You're nailing it. You're already doing it. And then it's my honor, and I'm not going to speak for both of us, but I think you're really happy to be here too. Like it's our honor to be here. And I've loved it. Like it's
been nice.
Good to see you.
Colorado's nice.
It's so nice. Yes. And also too, it's been just as cathartic for me as it is for you. Like I don't get to be alone a lot. Like I have a 1-year-old and I spend a lot of time taking care of my son. So this is very, very pleasurable for me too, because I've gotten to just see my friends and like be silly and sleep in and do things when I want to do them. And so it's been so nice. It's just really good to be here. See you guys.
Getting you out of your mom shell.
Also, I haven't seen Raul in person since I left Miami.
This is
5 years ago, which is nuts.
Yeah, it's real, yeah.
But that's also why I was like, I've got to come see Daisy because you've seen me twice. You saw me in Chicago and you've come to see me in North Carolina. So now I was like, this is a no-brainer. We're gonna go see Daisy and be here. So
nice.
Yeah.
Yes. Thanks, guys.
No worries.
Yeah, of course.
It's great.
It is good. What do you guys think?
Do you want to add anything?
I don't know. Do you want to think about something?
Okay. So wait. This is important. So the last thing that I opened up to you guys is that every time you all sign off, you get your cool at Daisy Vesiana and at Funny Raul. So like I'm dabbling with returning to social media. And I will only do it if you guys do come up with like a legitimate good name for me on Instagram. I'll do it. I'll return to social media, but it's got to be a real zinger.
This is big news, guys.
This is a big
Listeners out there, we need a name for Katie.
Yeah. So send in your ideas.
Your suggestions.
Yeah, your suggestions.
Please be kind.
Because we've tried
Katie.
some and they're not.
Okay, so listen. Okay, so you were like, are we plugging something? Like, what are you going to do Instagram for a reason?
Yeah.
So I'm going to give you guys a real pearl here. I actually don't even want to I'm not going to put this on the podcast. I'll tell you guys after we get off the podcast.
Why not? It's too much.
You know what? It's fine. We're going to do this. Oh my God.
Do you need a moment?
No, this is like, I can't believe I'm telling you this. So like,
we can always
14 years, please edit this out. I was like, guys, 15 years ago, I dated this guy and he was,
this is some real juice.
No, this is tea. Here we go. God. Okay. Anyways, he ended up writing a comic book character after me.
Okay.
And years later, in fact, this actually is pretty relevant. So you guys know when I moved away from Miami, Joey, my husband and I, we went on a road trip and we like RV'd around the United States. And this was while I was still on Instagram. I get a friend request and a DM and it's from this guy. And I'm like, why is he reaching out to me after all of these years? It's a link. He published a graphic novel after the character that was inspired by me.
Holy cow.
Oh, man. Have you bought it?
Absolutely not.
Oh, my.
I started to read it because Joey was like, well, he didn't know about it. Like, why would I have mentioned this, right? Like, it was just so offbeat. It was like, whatever, he made it this comic character. It's okay. Anyways, so then I explained to Joey, like, who this was and what this is. And he was like, you're going to read the first few chapters of this.
You have to.
Yeah.
So we started reading it. And guys, it's bad. It's not good. It's not good. Like, it's just, so anyways,
not good to your character.
I'm going to tell you guys off of the podcast what the name is.
Okay.
But that can't be my Instagram name because then people will piece this together and they're going to like go look up this graphic novel and I don't want
really
any.
think that we're that important. Like
this might start it, right? People are going to be like, I want to know what's this graphic novel.
Thing,
it's The Watchmen.
What?
No,
it's not.
I know it's not The Watchmen. Anyways, yeah. So that's like one name that
Okay,
we can't use. We cannot.
We cannot use. So there's definitely names that are not available.
Right, we got to take those off.
So send in your names. Some are going to fail. Some are going to succeed.
This is what's
We're
going
gonna
to make
see.
us go viral.
Okay.
There you go.
Oh,
Okay.
Good Lord.
Just
Okay.
kidding.
I quit.
I want to say I love you guys, and I love being part of your support system and being part of this tree, and it makes me very happy. And trust me when I say this, there's no people I would rather have bombed in front of than you guys. So
that's sweet, man.
So it made my night. It was good. And also, like, let me tell you something. Colorado apparently has some very good Cuban food out here.
Are you gonna tell that story?
Are you gonna recommend that? You know, I'm gonna say something. I didn't say this earlier. Eric is really direct about directions, and I need to let the audience know this. The Denver airport has 7 floors to it.
It's a nightmare. Yeah,
it's
a mess.
It's daunting.
Yeah, it is.
I've never experienced any. Why do people not talk about this enough?
No, it's seriously, you're not the only one that gets lost. Every single person that we go and pick up from the airport gets lost. Yeah.
So, with that in mind, though, like,
sponsor us, Denver Airport.
Please sponsor us, Denver Airport. Okay, that'll be great. Be great. The mayor, whoever it was that was giving the overhead announcements, and you guys have a cool monorail system too. That's pretty cool.
So what is it? You got lost and
then Eric just kept telling me over and over, "You gotta go to this number." I'm like, "Okay, that helps. That's great. Where is this number?" He's like, "It's the number. You just gotta find it." I'm like,
very helpful, amazing.
It's like,
where's my directions better for you? Yeah, I would say no.
You were like, okay. Wait a second. Here's the thing, though, is I did make my way outdoors. And I thought that when it was like public transit, I was like, oh, great, I'm going to find a taxi out here.
Yeah.
I was good. Once I went back into the building, I then found this section for it's honestly, it's not very intuitive. Like, I'm going to give it to you. The Denver airport's kind of a fucking mess.
Maps are
important. It's kind of a mess.
It is. It's a little crazy.
But you know what, though? The worst airport is easily LAX. Like,
LAX
I absolutely hate that airport.
Oh, I didn't have a bad time there.
All right, Daisy. Nope, we're done. Thank you for listening. We'll talk about that later.
Support us. Wait, but what, do you want to talk about the restaurant we took you to?
No, the restaurant was fine. Everything else was fine. The one almost failure was that Eric.
What is it?
Because I feel him. I feel him in the other room right now.
Around the corner.
Oh, yes?
Is it?
No, he has a clue. He has a clue. So if you're picking up a person from a multi-level facility, please tell them what level you're going to be picking them up at. That'd be great.
We told you 4th floor.
Of what?
Yeah, I guess you're right. We don't even know the Denver airport that well.
All right, fair. Well,
it was fun.
We made it.
Denver airport, that's your failure. Work on it, okay?
Yeah, work on it.
Well, guys, thank you so much for having us here.
Yes.
This has been awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Daisy, what would you like to plug?
All right, so follow me at Daisy Vesiana on Instagram, on LinkedIn, Facebook. We have a Facebook running at Failing with Style Pod. Is that what we have?
Podcast, the whole thing.
Yes, podcast. And our Instagram is at Failing with Style Pod.
And Spotify.
on the Spotify. Oh, we have a brand new marketing person.
And we have a new marketing person.
Over
It's
here.
me.
Katie.
I'm going to try.
Raul, what would you like to play?
Funny Raul on all social media. Oh, damn. Hold on a second. Do whatever you're going to do. I have something to bring you guys. Give me 1 second.
I ruined the surprise already.
What is it? Do you know what it is?
Yeah.
What
I tell you?
Yes, tell
I
me.
ruined the surprise right
Tell
now.
me.
Her
Oh, their hats. Oh my god. Oh my god. That's cute. Okay. Watch this. Should I close my eyes, Raul?
Yeah.
What color are they? What color?
Oh.
Should I hold up my What? It's a hat. Oh.
Yo, this is dope, though, for real.
Dade County comedy. Hey, this is actually great. Thank you.
No worries.
Oh yeah, look
Thank
at you.
You
You're
like
so
this?
you're so hip hop though. No, you are. You are in a way that I really desire to be.
Oh, Katie, I'll show you the way.
Oh, please. Teach me those
Just
braids.
listening to a lot of rap songs.
I've always
And
listened to a
copy.
lot
You
of
were
rap.
listening
I
to
actually
so
really
much
like a
Doja
lot of
Cat
rap.
in
I
the- in
love,
the
yeah,
car
Doja
here.
Cat, but also like I really love
You know-
old school hip hop.
You know what it is? It's just like watching those MTV growing up and then trying to replicate the moves, the booty dancing. That's all you have to do.
Yeah.
And then the style just comes with it.
Yeah. Dude, for sure.
Oh my god! All right, guys. Love you all. Stay safe.
Yes.
Happy holidays. This might be our last one before the holidays are done.
Yeah, actually, well, we have guests coming.
Yeah, because speaking of, a lot of big things are gonna happen for Failing with Style.
Yes, they are.
We want to ask the audience: would you guys rather us be continuous, like continue through, or would you rather us have like seasons? Let us know.
Yes.
We would like to see what you guys would think about that.
Please.
All right. Love you guys.
All right, guys.
Hasta luego. Bye.